Hello again, YouTube. It's Larry. So, Rivals of Ixalan pre-release. So last night, then I attended a midnight pre-release for Rivals of Ixalan, and I must say it's one of the best pre-releases I've attended so far, and the first one at the start of the year even. So when I get there, everyone should start doing their own thing, whether it's playing Magic the Gathering or playing Dragon Ball Super or a bit of Risk. We were all excited for the same thing, pre-release. So we go to the store counter, grab our packs, and then head back to the gaming area. So everyone's excited to open their packs and stuff like that. So I crack the plastic off of mine, and then someone asks if we can open them yet, and sure enough it's midnight. So yeah, of course. So I open my pack, and sure enough the first card I see, I pull out the stamp promo, is the Kama Primal Calamity. This has already got me excited. So alright, I pull a cool dinosaur. So I crack open a pack of Ixalan, and sure enough, my first rare is Hotly Warrior Poet. I think I remember reading something last night. It's called it's pronounced Wali or no, Wati or something like that. I'm not good at pronouncing foreign names, so I already know that it's like Ben Hayes. He's sort of whispering in my ear, sort of telling me, "Build dinosaurs. It'll be fun." So yeah, with these two cards, then I pretty much started working on my deck. Here's a picture of it. So I keep cracking packs, and in one of the Rivals of Ixalan packs, I pull a Time Stream Navigator. I knew I wanted this card even before pre-release started because there's a poster in the gaming lounge where we had pre-release. So I was pretty happy about that. Now, despite the fact I pulled it, I was thinking, don't be tempted. I'm not building pirates. I know I'm building dinosaurs. By the way, if you want to see any of my other rares, I'll just put them on screen here now. So I'm cracking packs, sorting cards, and just trying to figure out what to put in my dinosaur deck in general. So when you're at pre-release, you only have like 3 minutes to build a deck, So you sort of have to, pace yourself when you're building a deck. So eventually, we get our pairings. And sure enough, there's something wrong with the pairings. So meanwhile, while this is all happening, then I'm still finishing my deck, just putting the finishing touches on it. So luckily my opponent, is patient enough to wait for me to finish putting my deck together. So during round 1, then I won the first match. He won the second one, and I probably barely won the third one. He was playing like a sort of black-red deck. I don't remember exactly what the point was. It created a bunch of treasure tokens. He had like pirates and stuff on the board and stuff. I don't exactly know what the theme of his deck was, other than just pirates and black removal and stuff. So we make it to round 2, and I was paired with a guy who I know makes really good decks, and they are pretty fun to play against. And then guess what happens? We have to repair again for some reason, and I just don't understand why this happens. Like, I don't know if there's like some error or someone decided to drop down or something like that. So I end up playing against this other player, and I know that he can beat me and stuff like that. I am terrified in a way. Luckily, I was only going to play like 2 rounds, and that was it. It was getting pretty late, and I had work the next day. So anyways, this guy, he's playing white-black vampires. And I know that with vampires, the way it runs is that, you can get a bunch of small creatures out very quickly. It's basically like a Winnie deck. So during one of these games, then I've got Luminous Bonds cast on one of his creatures. I don't remember which one it was. Sorry. So sure enough, then one move he pulls is like casting Luminous Bonds on one of my creatures. I don't remember what it was again. Anyways, I'm kind of in a pickle right now, so I'm just praying for a miracle, because right now I'm also color screwed. I've only got white and red mana available, no green. So sure enough, I top deck Wati Warrior Poet. So I top deck him and use his 0 ability to create a dinosaur token, and sure enough, that doesn't last very long and stuff. And I'm about like 4 life and stuff, and something that annoyed me is that he, of course, sees my board state, and he knows I'm color screwed. I don't have any green mana at my disposal, and so that he also made an assumption that I just had a bunch of green cards, and sure enough, I did. So I'm just sort of wondering, has this ever happened to you? Like, have you ever, you know, been the sort of pickle? Sure your opponent can't see your hand, but at the same time, maybe he has an assumption, and sure enough, it's just dead right. But anyways, that's freaky. So after my second round, the time was about 20 after 2, so I thought, I promised I would be home around 2:30, so I just decided, it's time to pack it in. I played 2 rounds and stuff like that. Got 3 games in, or no, sorry, I mean you got 3 losses and 2 wins in. So it's just I don't want to press my luck too far. There's originally gonna be like 5 rounds. It's just that I didn't want to stay too late because, of course, like I mentioned, I was gonna have work the next day. So knowing that it's late and all that, it's 2:30 in the morning. I decided to call a taxi, and it didn't take very long for the taxi to show up. Like it was only like a block or so away from where our local game store is, No Dice Games. So yeah, they're there pretty quickly and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. On the way home, I was sort of telling them about what's going on and stuff, and yeah, so arriving home, and that's basically it. So that's my Rivals of Ixalan pre-release story. Do you have any pre-release stories of your own? If so, write them in the comments below. And until next time, see you later.